I just passed two hikers just a second ago that heading to Katahdin and said they've been section hiking it in 500-mile stretches. Holy shit, look at here. Mount Abraham, 1.7 miles. I thought about doing that side trail. I don't think I will though. Lone Mountain, 1.1. Caribou Valley Rd. I've been 6.3 miles from this point. So, yeah, 6.3 miles. Not bad. I'm not sure what time it is. I don't know. 4:30. That's pretty freaking good. Alright. If I've already gone 1.1 from the lean-to in probably 30-40 minutes. So yeah, I just left that trail junction back there, 6.3 miles, and I checked the time, it's 4:26, so I started at 9:30. That's pretty good. I mean, I've taken a few breaks, a few 20-minute, 30-minute breaks here and there. I don't think anything 30 minutes. Maybe on top of Sugarloaf, I was up there about that long. But 6.3 miles in 7 hours, plus the breaks, so, you know, probably more like a mile an hour anyway, on average. Alright, we're somewhere about a mile short of Lone Mountain. I am somewhere between, well, let's put it this way. I think I'm about a half a mile to Lone Mountain and starting to get some sprinkles. Dark clouds moved in above me. I haven't heard any thunder yet, so I'm going to keep pushing. Hopefully, if it's just a few sprinkles, no big deal. I mean, I do have dry clothes in my pack and everything. But if I start hearing thunder, I probably ought to find a place to set up. But I'm hoping I can get on the other side of Lone Mountain and somewhere down its slope and hopefully find a nice little stream somewhere to set up. I have been conserving the water in my pack just in case I don't. So I'll have water to cook with tonight and drink. And if we do get heavy rain, I shouldn't have any problem finding water or collecting it. But yeah, a little rain will feel good right now anyway. Wash all this sweat off of me. Well, rain picked up pretty good, but I did make it to the summit of Spaulding Mountain, or I'm sorry, Lone Mountain, 3,280 feet. At this point, it's going to be all downhill, all the way back down into the valley. And that means tomorrow, if the weather holds, I'll be pretty much starting all over again as far as elevation, because I'll have to climb probably around 2,000 to 3,000 feet in elevation. But I did hear a peal of thunder just a little while ago. I got my pack cover on. Rain slacked up a little bit. I'm gonna just basically try to get a little bit down from this higher elevation here, because although I got plenty of trees and shelter, it ain't gonna provide much shelter from lightning, and you don't really want to be the highest point or on a really high point in a lightning storm. So now it's all about just losing as much elevation as I can and finding a good spot to set up for the night. But this rain actually feels pretty good, so that's not a big deal. It looks like that little rainstorm passed. Never did drop more than one peal of thunder. Sun's back out again. Losing a lot of elevation fast coming off the backside of Lone Mountain here. I was doing fine on the ridge. I was doing fine on the ridge because it was really pretty level. I made a lot of really good time. And my knee felt better. But this downhill is really tough on the knees. They take a tremendous impact. So my knee is pretty sore again. Not sore enough to stop or anything. Just gonna keep going until I find a brook. I don't think I'll have to go very far. I'm already somewhere around 2,800 feet and dropping fast. Alright, kind of pretty out here though. But everything's slippery as hell now too. We come out on some kind of unimproved road. Oh, there's a sign right there. Let's go check it out. Come out from right there. The Appalachian Trail crosses it and goes down that way. I read that there's an old railroad grade that cuts through here. This might be it. Alright, so this is basically a snowmobile ATV trail now, but do I camp? Here might be a good spot to set up a camp. Somewhere around in here. Let's go look over here by this old washed out bridge. Oh yeah. Pretty water. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going, I think. There's a moose on the trail right ahead of me. I don't know if we'll catch up to him or not. There's his track right there. He was getting a drink of water. He was right here. I don't know where he went. If he left the trail or he's in front, ahead of me. There's his tracks, her tracks, whoever, whatever. Wow, the thing's gone. That was cool. If I run into him, I'll turn on the camera. Alright, well this is where I'm setting up tonight. It's a little bushwhack campsite here. This is an old, might be the old railroad grade. There's a guy right down there setting up too. But he seems like a friendly fella. Plenty of water. Oh God, I am wasted. Freaking wrecked. Well, I got to change in some dry clothes. I've already had something to eat. This is my Hennessy hammock shelter system. Pretty cool little setup. You just crawl in through the bottom and your weight closes it. Very lightweight, very adaptable. I really like it. I'm only going to be up for a few more minutes, and then I'm going to crash.